That's what I think about mermaids. They are creatures. That's why they don't exist. If not, they're hiding. Hiding underground. And that is the truth. These are little things I've learned throughout my journey. Sage, take the negativity, everything, any black magic, anything negativity against me, to return to sender. And keep it on here, for sure. Those are little things I've been learning throughout this interesting journey in my life. Within a year. Yeah. Well, I'm here to say that I'm not gonna do any more videos, and if I do come back, it's because, something came in my way, in my path, and I have to share it with at least the 14 people that are it's in my video, on my show, but and if I do other videos, it's just to show little things here and there about my life. But about this that I've been doing for this person, and let me just say, for a whole year. Yes, she is right, for a whole year. But I can explain a little bit why I've been here for a whole year. Okay? Because she only throws that piece away, and then she gets an email with bodyguard little letters, alphabet letters, saying threatening her life, which I never did. You know what I mean? But anyway, whatever she wants to believe, she wants to believe. I'm saying the truth. I never sent that. But I'm gonna have to explain myself about that. The year with this person, she says, But I have to, because I thought that this person was gonna come back into her show and say, yeah, this person is right. This email is not from him. This little bodyguard thing. First of all, another thing, in her other show that she has in Rumble about the movie stars, and then she talks about the bodyguard, and I could swear right now, I never went to that. Actually, I hardly ever go to those shows, and I'm gonna explain to you why. But in that particular show about the bodyguard and stuff, I never went to see it. And if she could do some investigation, if I went in that day, she could see that my handle name is not there. I wasn't there. Okay? I hardly ever been in those shows. One, because I never get any notification. Two, I get a hard time finding that particular, I don't know what it is with Rumble, that I can't particularly, I can't find it somehow. And when I do find it, it's already recorded, And another thing, I'm not too crazy. I'm not, I do care about it. I like her show. And I always try to, to give her numbers, And I can't remember. I support her as well. You know what I mean? But I'm not too crazy about movie stars. Knowing if they're good or they're bad, if they've been men or they've been women. You know what I mean? I care what's going on now with me and this particular person. But anyway, even last night I was looking for that show that she was gonna do, the second show, and I couldn't find it. And then later on this morning, I'm like, I don't know why I can't find it. And so supposedly it was under the other particular name of the show. But anyway, I kind of skimmed through it. I didn't see it from the beginning all to the end. I saw it just a little bit in the beginning, and then that's it. Just to see. hmm But anyway, I'm gonna explain to you quickly. A whole year, it's a lot of information. Um, but because she says a whole year, I'm going to explain to you why a whole year with this particular person, okay? This angel, okay? It started off when I was looking into the readers and stuff, and she popped up in YouTube. So, anyway, I ended up that I said, I'm going to get a reading from this person. So I went to her website to schedule, I get a reading from her. And supposedly, and when I looked at her schedule for me to pick a day in a month, I noticed she was way behind. Woo! 3 months. She was booked. I said, no way in hell I'm going to wait 3 months. Because in 3 months, you don't know what's going to happen to me. You know what I mean? These things that I think. You know what I mean? I mean, 3 months, I don't need to know anything in 3 months. You know what I mean? So I said, I'm not going to wait. So time passed, and I started thinking, I said, you know what? Let me go and see her schedule now, how it is. And it popped up in my computer, okay, that she was available, and I could have gotten to schedule her in 2 weeks. Woo! And I was in by the end of the month, so it was going to be the next month, but it was going to be in 2 weeks. I said, whoa, that's great. Perfect. I went and I scheduled it. I booked it for in 2 weeks to get read from her. So that's great. I paid it and everything, got charged and everything. And then, wait, I went on. And then, as I wait, before a week, I get an email saying, so and so, must have been a glitch in the computer. But this person didn't say she said we need to reschedule it. But that's it. That's all I got. So I was like, whoa, no way in hell. I'm gonna wait 3 months for this. And I told this person back, I said, I'm not gonna wait that long. I mean, I picked this month, this in between 2 weeks, and now you're saying this is a glitch, you know what I mean? So this person came back nicely and rescheduled it the following week. Okay, fine. And I got a reading from her. Yes, I did, from Angel. The Angel, I got a reading. So, this Angel, I felt she was holding back on something. I don't know. That's what I felt. Because this particular, and I forgot to say this about this particular person. I did have a dream of this particular person way before I met this particular person and saw her face on YouTube. This is why it kept going on and on. It's like, started thinking about this person. That's why I said, let me schedule and find out what's going on. Why? Because I've been having dreams already before all this, weird things been happening to me. And now this, so I said, that's why I went to get this person a book for reading. So anyway, I felt that she was holding back. I don't know. So I scheduled a reading with this particular person, supposedly really good. And then this person, I asked this person, okay, this reader, and I asked this reader, the girl of my dream, my life is a girl, to explain to me the girl of my life that's going to come towards me, because I don't want her to know. And this person, this reader, explained to me physically how she looked, and it matched the angel. Okay? And then, when this reader said that the angel, and I'm calling her angel because I don't say her name, but she, she goes and exploit my name out there. But it's okay. It's all right. It's not all right, but I'm letting it be. You know what I mean? But as you see, notice the difference between me and the angel. That I don't go out and tell her name or wear her shows or anything like that. But I respected that, you see. But I didn't get the respect back the same way. But anyway, so this reader said she likes this particular flower. Woo! Bing, bing, bing. Went in my head. Because this particular angel loves the sunflower. She puts sunflower everywhere. Okay? So, I said, when she said this particular flower that she loves, I needed more information about this particular flower. And I said to this reader, I didn't give her any information to this reader. I said, reader, can you tell me the particular flower she loves? And she said to me, it's the orchid. Now, when she said the orchid, I was like, whoa. I was like, let down. Because I said, this person matches her physically. Because this person, reader, saw her face. Some of her face, not entirely, but she saw some of the face. And she said, I particularly hardly ever see a person's face, but I could see some of her face. Okay? And she described this particular angel to the T. The only thing that threw me off was the flower, was the orchid, because I'm figuring this person was going to say the sunflower. So that threw me back. So after that reading, after maybe a week or something like that, I went to another reader, a good reader as well. Now this reader doesn't throw those tarot cards. She talks to her spirits and guides her. She even have this language, I don't know. So, she only has some cards, but these cards, I don't know what they call them, I don't know if they're oracles or whatever. But she spoke to me first. Anyway, I asked her, and I forgot to tell you, this other first reader that I was talking to her and told me about the orchid and everything, she said to me that I was her twin flame. Now, you guys got to know that this is all new to me. All this spiritual stuff is all new to me. Because I wasn't brought up with this type of spiritual and tarots and, all that stuff. So, this person told me I was the twin flame. So, when I went to the second person, and this person told me, the spiritual one, she said to me, and I asked her, am I her twin flame? And she said yes. Okay? And other things that I have it all recorded. But anyway, she said that my angel was the particular person. Okay, and she told me other things that I'm not gonna say here. You know what I mean? So I think it's a little personal. Well, with her too. You know what I mean? So anyway, I got two readers now. Okay, but wasn't matching up with this orchid. So I went to another reader, which she knows, but she does it a little bit different as well. She doesn't do tarots. She does the some chakra thing. She said, and she told me, yes. When I asked her about her, if she's the girl, she said yes. But then she explained to me that she sees someone else. I wasn't really interested in that someone else. I want to know this one. You know what I mean? But because this person kind of, you know what I mean? They're good friends and stuff. I wasn't sure if this particular person, not that she's lying to me, no, is that, well, I got my reasons. But anyway, it doesn't matter. So I finished with that. So I said to myself, you know what? I'm gonna end all this crap because I've been going to her show. The Angel. I've been going to her shows and live chats. I used to communicate with her back and forth. I used to communicate with her, and not sure that time. I have to go back because time passes. So I'm not sure if I was already Instagram with her or I wasn't. I can't remember, but I did went to and started an Instagram with her because she was in Instagram. I got into Instagram. We started, but it doesn't matter. The thing is that I went to her show and I was gonna end it because I was done with this ridiculous games. You know what I mean? I don't do those things. You know what I mean? So I was ready to go. And that particular night on her show, I was gonna text in the show. And I was ready to say, "It's done. I'm over with. I'm not gonna keep doing this. I'm done. I'm just finished with this. I'm not coming back." But when I was trying to text and send, I kept sending and sending. It wasn't going through, and that's odd to me that it wasn't going through. So I had to turn it off and turn it back on. And then when I was ready to do it again, her brother in her show at that time, because they were together at that time, not anymore, he said, "I want to say something about my sister. I want to announce something about my sister." Okay? And he said, "My sister, her favorite flower is the orchid." That's when I went like, whoa. And I haven't even sent. I was ready to send, but I waited for him to talk so I could send it. You see? So when he said that, and then she went like this with her hand showing this is the particular flower, I felt she kind of like, I don't know, in that spiritual world, she has something, frequency, I don't know what the hell you call it, but it's a coincidence. And you know that they don't believe in coincidence. When it's not a coincidence, like the glitch was, oh, it's a coincidence? No, it's no such thing as coincidence, they say. When I had that little glitch and put me ahead of everybody. So this was another coincidence that she put the flower that she loves, showed me right then and there. That was the same flower this particular reader told me that she loved. This is why I've been here for a year. And I'll tell you why I kept a whole year with this person. Okay? Now, I wasn't with Instagram with her. And we were going back and forth. And she had a breakup already with her ex. And she, meanwhile, was in California. Still. Okay? I was with her. And I was texting her on Instagram and sending her music because I used to pick music kind of related to us. I particularly chose one song, and somehow it pops into my. It just pops because it's not I'm trying so hard to find a song that matches us. No, it used to. I don't know, somehow in divine ways popped up, and I love that song. And I said, this song is gonna represent us. And this song, in the future, if God permits, that if we are truly the one that's my girl. Now remember, this girl, to me, wasn't really an angel. I called her an angel because her brother used to call my sister angelic angel. So that's why the angels stuck. Okay? Now, with this song that popped up, I said, this is the perfect song, and I sent it to her. And she knows what song it is. Okay? She knows what song it is. I'm not going to say what song it is. But I said, this song, like I said, if the divine and God permits it, and she's the one for me, for my girl, as my future, this song is going to be, I know I'm going too far, but I'm not going to say it. You guys know what I'm going to say, but you know what I mean. Okay? Because before all this happened, I did ask above that I was tired of being alone. I'm tired of being a hermit. I needed someone. I wanted someone in my life that I could live with, grow up with, cherish, share everything with, you know. Because no one, I mean, particularly a lot of people don't like to live alone for the rest of their life. Because they always want a partner there at least for them to be there, care for them, love them, and all that good stuff that goes with it. And it woke me up that time that I felt like, I think it's time for me to have someone, right? So anyway, going back to this. Oh, okay. What was I talking about? the song. Well, anyway, she knows what song it is. So anyway, we were going back and forth now remember, she's going through the healing, and that's what I learned during this journey. I was with her. Okay, I've learned that because of the breakup, she's going through this healing moment. You know what I mean? So during that time, I used to Instagram her day and night, sometimes maybe in the afternoon. It depends, because I used to work too. I am working, but I put who's putting a lot of energy? It's me. I'm putting the energy out. Okay. So during that time, then came she announced that they was gonna have this Patriot thing in California. Now, I went back to this reader. Well, later on, because I want to know the outcome. Because I didn't go to the Patriots. You know why I chose not to? Because, I didn't know this person. If you know what I mean? Normally, a person would say, well, I don't know too much what's going on in her life. I don't know if I should invest my time, my money, because I don't want to go over there and look like a fool and be not responded to or anything like that and rejected. That's why in a way I didn't go. Because I don't know the outcome. You know what I mean? And this was kind of new. All this was kind of new to me, and everything was going with her and me new. But I did send her some flowers at the show, delivered at the show, and a flower of the orchid representing us. And who helped this delivery person was Q. What's his name? What does he go by? He has his name in Q. Guy with the beard. Everybody knows him as a Patriot. He was there. What's his freaking name? If it comes to me, I'll say it. But this person, nice guy, took the delivery person to the place, and they delivered it. And I even have a picture of this person texting her saying, hey, they delivered it. Because the delivery person took a picture immediately when they put the flowers there. And somehow, some way, in a divine way, I don't know, because things just happen so odd. Took a picture of the flowers, and behind it was that person texting her, the angel, that the flowers were there. Okay? See the odds that the strange things have been happening to me. Another situation was when I went to a store. I think I said this once before in one of my shows. Was that I went to Burlington Coat Factory, and I went to return these T-shirts, and I was going to replace them in buying and getting one that will fit right. As I'm in there, okay, I'm hearing a song. A lady, and I don't know who the singer is, never heard of her, but she was singing this song that I never heard of either, and I'm listening to it while I'm looking at the shirts. And all of a sudden, the song changes, okay, to our song, the song that I sent her, and I'm hearing it in this store, and I stood up like this, froze, just listening to this, and then all of a sudden, it changed it back to the particular person that was singing this particular song, different song that I've ever heard of. It just switched on me. Now you tell me, is that crazy or what? This was the things that have been happening between me and her. that connection that I can't understand. You know what I mean? But it was happening to me. Okay? That's one situation. There's a lot of little situations. I can't all of it say. Yeah, this will take me a long time. But that's one of them. And then I went back to a particular reader and asked about, to confirm about how she felt with these flowers. And this person told me, yes, she loved them. That she was surprised. She didn't expect it. That was the outcome I got. Because this angel, this is what I understand. A whole year. And I don't understand is why she never communicated. Because that's what I asked her to communicate with me. You know what I mean? I didn't see anything harm about calling me. Or at that time, which I was able, she could have been able to text me. Because I gave her my phone number at that time. Okay? And during going throughout that time in the Instagram, I did send her a video, and it's in my YouTube channel, that I'm driving to where I am, I didn't show her punching the code, but the gate opens and I go through, and I showed her, like, I'm trying to show her the way, and I told her exactly where to, how to go, as a text with the video. I given her my address as well. Not only that, but I bought at the time on her website. She sells t-shirts and stuff. I bought 2 t-shirts from her, for her to know my address the first time. That's what I did the first time. She know where I am at, and I felt she's smart enough to know this. And I said, I said to Instagram, oh, I bought 2 shirts from you to let her know as well. If you get to see the invoice, you will know my address. Okay? So I never hid my address or where I live or anything. And during all this time with her, going back and forth on Instagram, and she responded to me was a heart. And she ghosted me. Because her ex, because I go by other free readers as well, because it has the same little story about her. And she knows I go by this, because it's the only information I get as well. That she was ghosted by. And I never understood why she ghosted me. But then I figure, this is what I'm going by, is that she ghosted me because she was going through the healing. You know what I mean? And when a person leaves a relationship, and we all know this, you got to get over this old relationship in order to move forward with a new relationship, right? Because you don't want to bring that baggage in there and mess everything in this new relationship. You know what I mean? So I let her heal. Well, these are all these things that I've been figuring out on my own. Because, like I said, I'm not in this spiritual thing, Never knew about this. So, going forward, she always was there. I used to ask her questions or whatever, and she sent me a little heart, like saying approval. I'm approving of you. I'm here. So I went by that. You know what I mean? This is what I only know. You know what I mean? Came New Year's. And I'm not going to say everything that's gone through, But it went throughout the years, the months and passed. Came New Year's. And on New Year's, I say, hey, babe, Happy New Year. And her birthday's around that time, too. So, I even said happy birthday, I wish her well, and everything. I've always been a nice person. I've never been a stalker or nothing. She was there. She was responding back to me. And then she sends me 2 gifts. 2 gifts. 2 shirts I got in there. One of the shirts I wore for the Truther tour, which my cousin drove me and dropped me off that day. So, going back, I figured this is the norm of their thing, you know what I mean? So I let her heal and stuff, and when she's over with healing, she's gonna open up more to me, you know? So, time goes by, okay? And so her people that's been stalking her for real, that's why she has a bodyguard, ladies and gentlemen. That's why she has a bodyguard, okay? This particular person in California, oh, and I forgot. And then after all that about, you know, the gifts and stuff, she moved. She moved all the way left, west, go east, south. We're all the way south there to Florida to move there. Got away from these. She even says it in her show. Got away from these, you know, because she felt that evilness, that negativity in there. Every time she goes there, she was like, ugh. So that's why she moved there, to get away from these people. You know what I mean? And so she could move forward. So now, as I was in the Instagram with her, they decided to attack me, this particular person. So I got booted out on Instagram. Okay? Then I came back again with another name, and I was able to communicate back and forth with her. The same thing. And then during this time going on and all this stuff that's been going on with me, you know, I was thrown out again because I noticed that now I'm being blocked. You know what I mean? So I went and reopened again another one, but this time I knew that the particular people were still on my Instagram infiltrating in there, because this particular person said one day was a full moon. So I did a fire pit. I was going, you know, how you guys all do, is manifesting on the full moon. So this particular person, I got a text from Instagram saying something like, I've seen you going in your RV last night. So I'm starting to think that can be the angel. Must be this particular people from California infiltrating my Instagram again. You know. So anyway, to make story short, I couldn't go no more to the Instagram anymore. Why should I keep going if these people are reading everything and stealing everything from me? So I stopped doing that. I don't go there anymore. I can't go nowhere anymore to Instagram. So I decided the next thing that I could do was emailing her. So I was emailing her to her particular email at that time. It's the only way I could tell her things, you know. But this particular person, that's when this particular person sent me from Florida. I mean, not from Florida, from California. These guys sent me a YouTube with the link about something to do with the time of what do you call it, gladiators, which I love, because I love gladiators, I love Romans, and I love swords, because I got even a Roman sword at home, because that's my thing. So this person kind of knew and said, let me see to get this person on a trap, which I felt for it, because I was questioning myself, but I did because I was so damn curious. I clicked on the link, and that's when I knew. When I clicked on the link, it was nothing to do with gladiators. It was a commercial about these two guys eating a hamburger. And I knew right away, I just been hacked. So I quickly tried to see how I could unhack it, but I turned it off, took my SIM card off, and then late at night, I got my computer and turned it on, and my computer was going berserk. I was trying to turn it off, and I couldn't. So my computer was hacked as well. Okay? I went to the police department. Yes, I did, to report this. But during this time, and time passes, okay, my only way to communicate with her was making these videos. So I started making these videos, and I started making them too funny. So I started making funny videos as well as communicating with her at the same time. And I felt that laughter is the best thing ever. Okay? So I did. And that's the way I did it. And I've been communicating with her. Now this is the thing with me and this angel was during this time, if she, because later on in her show started talking about how to cut cords, cutting cords and stuff like that. So it kind of hit me, and I started thinking, is this particular angel cut cords with me on a certain time? And if she did, which I think she did, but it wasn't been way back. It's been, I would say, if she cut cords with me, I would say maybe, I don't know. I'm thinking February or March, maybe. Maybe it's March. I'm thinking maybe March. Because March has something to do with some particular thing with them as March. I don't know. But I'm thinking. Now, what is what I say? If she cut cords with me, why couldn't she tell me? And let me there like an idiot. You know what I mean? Doing these videos. And keep thinking that she's still with me. See, I wouldn't do that to nobody. If this is all into this realm of their thinking and things that I'm not familiar with, she just left me there out in the cold. Me thinking that she's still there. And if she didn't like it, tell me. But it was a time where I kept, because I used to keep telling her, even in January, that day of New Year's, I told her, please, unghost me. You know what I mean? And just let it go with these people, and just we could talk. That's all I asked. But what I'm after that, I started saying, and you can see it in my certain past videos. I asked her, and I pleaded with her, please give me peace. If you don't want nothing to do with me, just let me know. Don't have me lingering here thinking that you and I will still have maybe something in the future together, because I start adding everything up that what I went through with her. Because this particular person is really interested in me, especially when I got 2 gifts. You know what I mean? And the things that I've heard and all the readers that I paid. Okay? And I didn't pay once, twice, 3. I paid like 4 or 5 times. And I'm not even counting now, lately, within a month. But to me, it was the right thing to do, was to call me, because she talks to everybody. That's why I say she speaks to every Joe Schmo out there. She's a reader. She speaks to hundreds of people. She's out there online. So I don't see anything wrong or harm, of communicating with me and telling me, listen, you should go on because I'm not really interested in you. And that's it. I would have walked away. And I kept saying that to her. But because I didn't get no acknowledgement or any respond back, I felt she was still holding on. Meanwhile, I'm hearing all these free readers, And I don't hear anything about me or something about, breaking, not going through with this person or nothing. I'm hearing just the same little story. Okay? So time goes on. You know what I mean? So I paid another reader to tell me the person. And this reader told me a particular person that is going to be in my life. And I said, can you tell me how she looks like? And she told me exactly and more details about the angel. And it matched to a T. Okay? I started to think that there, she is the one. And this is why maybe the divine doesn't want us yet to be together. Because she's still in that healing thing. I don't know. Me as a Sagittarius, when I get hurt and something does something bad and I'm ready and I'm go, and when I walk out and I don't look back no more. That's me. That's a Sagittarius. She's another sign. So I don't know about this sign. So this sign, oh, hard-headed, for sure. Stubborn, for sure. You know what I mean? That's what I'm learning. She even says it in her show, that she is stubborn. She had admitted with her brother back then, you know, that she admitted that she is a stubborn person. Not only once, but 2 or 3 times, I believe she has said it. So I figured, you know. So, I mean, this is why it adds up to still that she hasn't communicated with me. I don't know if it's a little game. Was it by the divine? I don't know. But humanly, I would just get it over with. And this is why I've been here a year with this person. Because she doesn't communicate. And I have begged her, please let me know. Look, it's so easy. I mean, I won't even talk. I said, you just call me. Say, less than a minute. Listen, I'm not interested in you. I'm sorry that you took it the wrong way. You know what I mean? But I'm not the person. There's someone else beautiful for you out there. But it's not me. And that man, all this, I want to waste it. All this time and energy. Yes, energy, because I'm giving out my energy. So I'm not getting any energy back. Like she says, I'm pulling her energy. I'm not pulling her energy. She's pulling my energy. Because as I see it now, she's doing her thing, and I'm there pouring my heart out. And then I get a lot of, which right now just passed one, right next to me. I don't know if it's somewhere. But I've been getting like butterflies. Butterflies that have flown right in front of the camera, like 3 times. And giving signs to me. To me, that's signs, because I never had a butterfly almost on top of me. This was happening in the river as well. I almost got on my chest. That's how close it got to me. I've been around all my life. And I've been around butterflies, and I never seen butterflies flying around me and flying right in front of me, right there on the screen of the while I'm doing show for her. So these things, and when I go down the river, I get signs, and I'm not making it up. I got even a crow feather as a sign, because it's not that I found it. No, it's a sign, because when I asked for a sign, I got it. Even the golf ball. You might say, oh, golf ball, what is that? Well, I explained in one of my shows about the golf ball, which is very odd to find. And it's not even around here on an open field that you find a golf ball. I found it by the curve around the, there's a curve that goes all the way up to the gate. And then around the curve, there's a small stream of a creek. And I found what I was shocked. And to me, that was a sign, because when I was asking for a sign, I did see it. And that was the golf ball, which I needed it, a golf ball, to make one of my videos. Okay? And the golf ball was right in between the mud and the water going over it. And I said, is that what I see? I can't believe this. I went down a little bit down the creek where it was muddy, and I got it out, and it was a golf ball. So, all these little things have been coming to me. It's not a coincidence. It's a sign to me. Because it's every time. It happens. It never fails. Never. So I'm not crazy. Okay? And going back to this particular person, all this time, you know, I don't understand why. Why she did this. Why couldn't she just, I mean, if she had, and I'm not going to say the word what the man has down there, but if she went out her way to her show and put my face and my name, that kind of hurt me, because she tainted me. And that's, to me, that's tainting for life. Because what about if I wanted to make a Patriot show, and I would get a lot of followers? Because I don't got a lot of followers. I don't. You know what I mean? It won't affect me. It only affects me, my mind and my heart, what she's done. That's all. But let's say if I wanted to do something in the future, I'm tainted, because everybody's going to think that I'm really a stalker, and that I said all that, and the particular bodyguard letter with the little alphabets cut up, and which I never did. So I don't understand why this person couldn't just communicate with me. I don't understand. To this day, I don't understand why she never gave me closure. Why she couldn't just talk to me, just like any regular person that she talks to, and every day she talks to. That's what she does every day. Talk to people online, on Zoom, for reading. So and another thing, I have paid as well. I have paid. I said 3 times, because I said 3 times will be the charm, and I got my money back. So I don't understand. I mean, I am even putting in the effort of paying for this person to talk to me and to let me go, and she still doesn't. If you want to let someone go, you just talk to that person, give them peace, and I'll go on. But she kept me there, and I'm thinking, if she keeps me there, it's for a particular reason. This person likes me or something. You know what I mean? That's what I'm thinking. She doesn't want me to let her go. Like the day with the show and the orchid. You know what I mean? And now that she did what she did, I still don't get an apology from her. I still don't get, I figure this person understands me now. If there was some confusion or something, she understands, which I know she understands. I know there's no confusion there. I don't know why she did it. Knowing all this time, the thing's been happening. But I thought in her heart she was going to come to her show and say, listen, this particular person that I said never sent me that email with the alphabet bodyguard letter and threaten her life. You know what I mean? Why would I do that? I would never do that. On the contrary, I want clearness. I've been asking for clearing, from this particular person. But if she got that letter, it was from someone else trying to cause friction on this, what's going on. So this is why I've been there, like she claims, a year. Because she had me there for a year. Not me. She had me there for a year. Holding on. Waiting for her healing. Waiting for some response from her. Meanwhile, she had me on the dugout. Waiting for the coach to say, come on, it's your time to bat. Which I even explained to her like that too. Why you have me there lingering. I don't understand it. And can somebody explain to me what's going on? I mean, what is it I did wrong? What I don't understand. I still don't understand. I'm confused. I'm still puzzled to this day. you know. It's almost an hour on this show. And a lot of people don't like long videos. They like the little short ones. But I can't put everything, all the truth, in less than a minute. You know what I mean? So, I'm just saying my piece. And I'm trying to clear my name and my face that she put me up there for. You know, because I have never, I never gone through this in my life. Never. No. I don't know what's worse. Because when you have a toxic girlfriend, there is communication at least. And they do things to you, you don't like it. There's arguments and stuff. There's communication. You know, that person is, you know, telling you how it is, and I'm telling you that person how it is. And you break up and you leave. You pack your bags and go. But with this person, I don't know. Have me up in the air. And then at the end, this is what she does. You know? Maybe it was a quick escape for her. I don't know. Like I said, she's stubborn. And then sometimes I think, it's her way or the highway. Same relationship she had back then with this other person. His way or the highway. He ghosted her. And I feel like she did the same thing to me. But this time, I'm the good person. I never did any harm. Nothing. I even bought some, I figured, well, let me buy her some, before all this, I said, let me buy her some gifts. I bought 2 gifts. I'm waiting. You know, it's still in there. I don't know what I'm gonna do. You know? But it is what it is. You know? Like they say, que sera, sera. You know? So, I came here to explain my side of the story. Why? I've been here for a year with this person. It could have been less. You know what I mean? It could have been quick over. Quick. And if it was something there between us, because I believe, because the reader, the last reader, the spiritual reader that I went through, not the recent one that I paid, but back then, this reader even told me a particular month, but it's not. It's total to me, all this, to me, it was, as I see it, was infiltrated. All these readers are infiltrated. And the outcome of all this is these particular people from over there out west infiltrated a lot of these readers. It's not your story. It's someone else's story. And I think maybe that's why I fell into it. Thinking it was me, it's not me. You know, and I think, you know, that's not fair for these people like me that paid to get the wrong information. Getting someone else's information, that's one thing. You know? It's been a long time. You know, and a lot of my energy, yeah, for this particular angel that I've given time and energy and money. So, and this is what I get at the end. But anyway, I don't expect this person to ever clear things up with me, because if she hasn't done it yet, I don't expect her to do it. Like she said once, no, not once, a few times in her past shows, she's stubborn. And boy, she is. And I don't get it. Is it a game? Is it a winning game? I won and you lost? I don't understand it. I swear, I don't understand it. You know? And I'm here over here, innocently. Done everything innocently. You know? And my, I guess my crime is falling for an angel that never, you know, gave me any peace. You know, so she's, you know, it is what it is, you know. So I gotta go. It's almost an hour. I know just a very few people gonna see this. Probably I get one. You know, but people, like I said, people don't like to listen to long videos. And I don't have a lot of followers. You know, only 14 followers. You know. But she has thousands of followers, and they listen to that crap, believing that I am the evil stalker for a whole year. But they don't know the truth. They only hear one side. Well, it is what it is, what this angel wants. I don't know. I always ask. I just don't understand it. So, okay. It's gonna be a long upload. All right. So like I said, I'm not doing any more videos. I'm not gonna get into this stuff anymore. I quit. You know, I just quit. You know, so I'm not gonna keep putting my energy, my feelings toward this particular person. You know, it's just sad and hurtful. The ending of it. You know what I mean? And I'm sure the ones in California are celebrating. You know, and her other people as well. Her options that I keep hearing, she's got a whole bunch of options. A lot of options, you know what I mean? That are coming towards her and talking to her and throwing her little flowers here and there. Oh, I like you, you know, all that stuff. But, yeah, I don't care. But this particular person was there before all this, when she was in pain and she was hurting, and I was there for her. As a friend, someone that liked her, and grew to really had more meaning to it, but I never got any response, like I said, you know. What can I do? I just know I'm a good person. I talk the truth, you know, and I go on with my life, and that's, you know, I just gonna have to love myself, you know. You gotta love yourself, you know, and not keep at this, you know. It's just that I didn't like the outcome of it, you know. Nobody would, you know. But so I say goodbye to everybody. No more funny videos. No, nothing. Like I said, I only come back if something, if I get striked by the angels and tell me something really huge. But I doubt it. But anyway, bye, people.